What's up, guys? We're supposed to be at the Lansing Mall card show right now to go over 300 tables. Keep it real, forgot to do an intro. This is a post show lunch. It's going to be a good one, though. We got a lot of pickups and stuff coming. So, yeah, we're going to enjoy Culver's, but yeah, let's get to it. All right, we're here with my guy, Jeff, and we just closed the deal on a couple bangers. We got Drake May on the silver. That's a good one for season. And then we got a Caleb Williams on the orange laser and 10-2. Jeff, I appreciate it. Hey, thanks again. We're here with Brian from Ace Sports Cards. We're trying to close the deal right now. We got a lot of lower end, but there's some bangers like Kobe. Is that the only banger in there? That's a sick one too. Yeah, that Bo Nix. That's a nice one. So I was hoping to be around like 550. I don't know how close to that you could get.
Could you get to 650?
I've come up to 6 if you add in that Michael Penix.
Yeah, the EV, I think I'm with you.
Can you?
That is,
About 640
and it's
with
like,
Penix?
I'd split you at like 6 1/4, but that'd probably be my top dollar.
You got to deal with some.
6 1/4. All right, cool. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Check out Ace Sports Cards. It's on the west side of Michigan if you're ever in. Cool shop. Brian's a great guy. He'll work with you. Yeah, I appreciate it. So we're here in Lansing with Cardboard Cave. We're trying to pick up like one little Justin Jefferson on the in-person auto. Nasty like that. I think he's a good investment. So you're at 250 on these. I can get kind of. How close to 160 can you get? I'll just cut that out.
Two work?
You said 2? It's closer than I thought it would be, actually. How about we just call it 180, split it down the middle? That work? All right, I appreciate it. Okay, check out Cardboard Cave. I'll tag his Facebook or something right here. I appreciate it. Okay. We're here with Jason from Cardboard Mecca. We're real close, I think, on closing the deal. We got a couple sick ones. Barry Sanders and a bunch of other Hall of Fame guys. That's the best one in there. Cade Cosmic. Lamar Color Blast. And then just 2 other. Hawkinson's not who you like on Gold XRC, but it's Gold XRC, so that's whatever.
Hey, top 5 tight end.
Where are you at on those, like price-wise?
Comps-wise, I'm pretty close to 3K on that.
3K comp-wise. So I was looking at them. I would offer you 2 flat cash. I know it's kind of a gap. I don't know how close you can get to that, but
Yeah, it's a far cry from 3,000.
that is.
How about 25?
25. That's a pretty good jump. How about we just split hairs down the middle, 22.50? Does that work with you?
I still feel you're a little low. How about we do it at about 77%? Do 24.
24.
Yeah,
right,
you know
that's fine. I need that Cade. We'll go
Yeah.
24. That's cool. Jason with Cardboard Mecca, he's opening a shop in like 2 months out in Holland.
August 29th, come see us.
August 29th. Make sure you're there. So we're here in Lansing with Lars Cards. We're trying to make a move on some nasty ones. Tell me that one you say. Kobe, Blake Griffin, Kevin Durant. Got a little Danny Dimes out of 2. Fire there. Will Howard on the auto. I think he's going to be huge in a year or 2. How close to like 350 can you get on all that? I think it's pretty fair.
I want to be at 450.
450? I say I would split you at 4. I think that's kind of pushing it a little bit.
I can do 410. Just grab a couple out of the box.
410 grab. Let's see what we got. Grab. Okay, those 2. Okay. All right, 410. Toss in the 2 cheap badges. That was good. All right, let's do it. I appreciate FC Cards. We're in Lansing. Big card show. We are picking up nothing crazy, but just tons and tons and tons of value stuff. We got stuff like Malik Neighbors patches and Neighbors Silver and all that kind of stuff. Some cool quarterback things, nothing crazy, but yeah, $500, all value stuff. FC Cards. I appreciate the deal. Easy deals. Check them out. I'll tag his Instagram or whatever. All right, what is going on, everybody? We just made it back home from the Lansing Mall card show. It was a massive 300-table show. That is ginormous. For a monthly show, that is insane. We're going to go over some of our pickups real quick, just as a recap of kind of how the day went. First off, we'll start out hot with probably our best deal of the entire day, where we acquired the Cade Cunningham Cosmic Rookie in a PSA 10. This a monster Barry Sanders, Gale Sayers, Marcus Allen, and then Tony Dorsett. All autos on one card. That is insane. TJ Hawkinson on the Gold XRC. The N10s, Michael Jordan, and a PSA 9. These are so hard to grade. And then, of course, your Gem 10 Perfect, Lamar Jackson on the Obsidian Color Blast case hits. That was probably my favorite deal today. Oh, one of them. But, yeah. Let's dive right back into this stack here. Let's see. Okay, don't ask me why I bought this card. I'm going to sit on it and hope he does something eventually. Kenny Pickett on the Immaculate RPA on-card auto. This card was a banger like 3 years ago, but I still have faith in my guy Kenny Pickett. I think the Browns, they don't got much better, so I think he's going to get a chance to start there. Sean Alexander on the on-card auto there to 99. Small little Michael Penix on the green wave there. How about Bo Nix? That is the Optic Preview Pink PSA 10. Little Marvin Harrison dual patch auto. This is numbered to 60. Joe Burrow on the rookie patch. You cannot go wrong there. Joe Burrow rookie patch, that's all day long. Kevin Garnett on the 101 printing plate. I didn't even look this card up. I had to have it. 101 Kevin Garnett. It is just a sick card there. Cheap little... There's some value stuff here. Bo Nix, sick DeMarcus Lawrence auto. This one I bought. It was too cheap, I feel like, for who he is and how good he is. Jalen Suggs. I know it's nothing crazy, but hollow green ice and a 10. I think I paid $20 for that one. That's all day. Marvin Harrison. This is number 225. I thought that was criminally low. And then we got Jalen Hurts on the rookie patch. How about Julio Jones on the rookie shield patch? That is an insane card there. And then we went Anthony Edwards and Victor Wembanyama on the rookies there. Let's finish that stack out while we're looking at it. Out of that stack, yeah, you kind of saw it. We got Anthony Richardson on the auto. His auto's terrible, by the way. I just now noticing how terrible this guy's auto is. But $30, I felt like that was a no-brainer buy. Even though, they've got Danny Dimes, and you'll see a cool Danny Dimes coming soon, but I still think he's younger than most of the rookies, so I think he's got a chance. Wembanyama on the cracked ice. This card I just had to have. Yao Ming, Steve Francis, both game worn on one card. This stuff is criminally undervalued. Criminal. How about we go the GOAT, Tom Brady on the Fireburst in a PSA 10. Some cheaper numbered Anthony Edwards and just a Brock Bowers on the contours. Cheap old Burrow rookie, can't go wrong there. Another Jalen Suggs. I think his stuff is so criminally low, it's not even funny. How about Kobe Bryant on the holographics NBA 24/7? You do not see these cards anywhere. I paid pretty much full on this. I just had to have it. You don't find these anywhere. We got another big one right here. Drake May. This is a silver and a PSA 10. Drake May, one thing he did last year, he didn't have any flashy plays or whatever, but he takes care of the ball. He will not throw many interceptions this year. Caleb Williams on the orange laser in a PSA 10. We went a little cheap on the JD5, but, that's all day. I feel like Jaden Daniels is a no-brainer buy. And then Caleb Williams on the red, white, blue PSA 9 right there. In that same deal, actually, we got this Caleb Williams on the Notoriety Silver 10. Jahmyr Gibbs on the Hollow PSA 10. Oh, Michael Penix on the Mosaic Green PSA 10. Michael Penix on the Red, White, Blue PSA 9. Jaden Daniels on the Mosaic Green in a perfect Gem 10. And then back-to-back, Jaden Daniels Blue in a PSA 10. A lot of your young buck, newer rookies in there. But, those are the guys to buy and invest in. I think, most of them should pan out. I think most of them are gonna have crazy careers, and they're gonna be good. Let's see, what's this thing? I think this is value, a lot of value stuff. Yeah, these were just cheaper cards I got. I'll run through these quick. Just cheap De'Aaron Fox slab, Josh Jacobs, Alex Caruso on the blue ice, and their newest Cowboy, George Pickens on the hollow. This one is sweet. Tim Duncan game used patch. Jamar Chase on the Obsidian Origins rookie. That is $2.99. Derrick Henry on the patch. Antrell Roll on the bottom. That was probably throwing. John Randall on the auto. Malik Neighbors hollow. Rome on the blue hyper. Rattler on the hollow. Dak on the patch. Xavier Worthy on the tricolor. Brady Cook on the auto. You don't see his stuff signed much. A little J.J. McCarthy on the patch. Prismatic Marvin Harrison. And we doubled down on Jared McCain. His stuff is through the roof. You used to be able to buy these for like $5. They're like $30 now. It's absolutely insane. How about a little AI on the game used patch? This card's sick. Hold on. I gotta take this out for you. This card, so you take out, this is the authenticity. You got Josh Smith, Udonis Haslem, Rashad Lewis, Antoine Jameson on the front. And you got Kevin Garnett, Elton Brand, Chris Bosh, and Ben Wallace. 8 players, 1 card. That is just an absolute beautiful piece of artwork. Honestly, I wish Upper Deck was taking over instead of Topps next year. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, Topps isn't horrible. I'm just not the biggest fan personally. Try to fit that back in there. All right. We went Gronkowski on the numbered prism, Ladd on the pink. This is Chris Johnson, CJ2K game used patch. That's a sick one. Justin Fields, I think he's a great buy. Angel Reese, don't even get me on that one. That was a toss-in. J.K. Dobbins, I don't even know where he just signed. I completely forgot, but newest running back somewhere. Karl Anthony Towns on the gold out of 10. Reggie Wayne on the game used patch. Russell Westbrook rookie. I've never seen this rookie before, but that's a sick one. And then Hall of Famer Patrick Willis on the rookie patch. That was just like a sick value lot. It was just stuff I had to have. Like it was too good to not buy. I think stuff is, now's the time to invest. If you're an investor, stuff's only gonna go up. Up next, we got Keon Coleman. This is some more just like value stuff. I got Keon, Corum, Rashid, Keon. That's a sick one I picked up. Jimmy Graham auto. You do not see this guy signing often. Well, a number on the Sean O'Malley, it's like $199. Keon. And then we just got, this is another just like big value. Some quarterbacks, whatever. Nothing too crazy in there. Let's get back to showing off some of the craziness we got today. So after those, we'll go Caleb Williams on the Select Zebra case hit. We picked that up. That is an absolute monster card there. How about Dick Butkus on the Optic Downtown. Spencer Rattler on the Absolute Explosive. Love him or hate him, he's a starting quarterback. And then we went Uptown with Jonathan Brooks. All right, let's see here. We've got a couple of value slabs we went with here. We got Shaquille O'Neal. That's out of $2.99. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on the Give and Go and SGC 10. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on the City Edition Silver and SGC 10. And then we went Luka on the Thunder Road SGC 10. Those are going to be just ran at whatnot at $1. Whatever happens, happens. That's what most of the stuff. All the stuff you'll see will be on whatnot. That's where I sell everything. Justin Fields on the Mirror Pink out of $199 rookie. And then just a cheap Jahmyr Gibbs was tossed in there as well. Let's see, what do we got cooking over here? How about a Sam Darnold on the Mosaic Auto? Oh. Went old Lions lot here. Got a Hendon Hooker auto and then a numbered Matt Stafford, pretty cheap. I think Hooker's a buy. He's going to get a chance eventually. Zach Charbonnet on the Blue Wave. Puka Nakua, I think he's one of the best buys in the hobby. Wide receiver 1 now. There's no more competition there. And then Terry McLaurin on the Purple Ice. This is a cool one. Mike Williams on the auto. On-card auto. Sick picture. That's just, his stuff is, he's very underappreciated. What, Kareem Hunt on the on-card preferred rookie penmanship auto out of 99. Went DK Metcalf on the cheap patch. Evan McPherson, one of the best runs of all time, that Super Bowl run. He won like 3 game winners in the playoffs. And then we got Brian Thomas. We'll go Ricky Pearsall there. Will Campbell on the auto. That was sick. And how about Antonio Gates, one of the best tight ends of all time, on the select patch auto right there. That was another just sick lot that I was very glad to be able to pick up. And to finish off those low-end stuff, we got Drake May in the green patch. How about a little Dalton Schultz action on the auto? I think his market's going to go up. Quentin Johnson on the RPA. Wild card Brock Bowers, the 4. I don't know how we all feel about wild card, but Ricky Pearsall on the patch as well. I think he's going to have a huge second year. And that's why we're buying him. Up next, we bought out a table full of Lamine Yamal. Lamine, if you don't know, he's 19 years old, and he's literally the best soccer player on the planet. Like, it is not even close. He is the guy. We went and we bought several Lamines, all numbered to 5, numbered to 10, numbered to 8. I think we got 10 total Lamines. I mean, look at all this. That is absurd, the amount of Lamine Yamal that I purchased today. But I think he is one of the best buys in the entire hobby. And then we dialed it back on a little Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray's market is going to shoot up. This is out of 25. Name me another starting quarterback you can get a RPA number to 25 for that price tag. Like, that is just, his stuff is it's literally a crime. Like, it's not even. And then we went Justin Jefferson on the in-person yellow ink auto. That's just a beautiful looking card there. And then following that, we got Xavier Legette. That is RPA to 25. Triple color. That's just a beautiful card. I had to have that. Little Bo Nix action. Caitlin Clark on the silver. Keon Coleman does not. He does sign for Panini. My bad there. But yeah, sick Keon Coleman on card auto. Blake Corum. His role is going to increase this year. And then Zay Flowers on the totally certified. That is numbered to 25 there. Just another sick card. Zay Flowers is going to have a monster year. I don't think anybody's ready for it. Following that, we've got numbered to 25 Baker Mayfield. I thought it was a great deal there. Bo Nix on the Blue Hyper. Andrew Luck on probably the coolest patch I think I've ever seen for a rookie. They just don't do them like they used to. Zay Flowers on the Stars rookie. We went a little crazy here. We have 4 hollows. 4 hollows of your up-and-coming quarterbacks. 2 JJs. Then we went Caleb and Bo. Following that, we picked up what I think was probably one of my favorite buys of the show. Brock Bowers on the first-year fresh Black Pandora to 25. Beautiful card. Caleb Williams on the Optic Pink. Drake May on the Blue Hyper. Brock Bowers on the Green Laser. And then we got just some cheaper rookies there for the people. All right. A lot of this is value stuff. I got a lot of good stuff today. So we got CJ Stroud on the orange, Brian Thomas on the pink, Chase Brown on the red, white, blue, Bucky Irving on the Illusions orange, Jahmyr Gibbs on the rookie patch, Jamison Williams on the select, and then a Donovan McNabb. This is numbered to 275 there. That was a sick buy. That was just a beautiful card. I had to have it. This slot wasn't anything crazy. We'll whip through this one real quick. We got Rome, Marv on the patch, Marv on the patch, Marv on the patch, and Marv on the patch. That was 4 in a row right there. Brock Bowers, 2 Brian Branches, and an Amon Rosso over there. And then to finish that all off, we bought... Oh, yeah. These are 3 heaters right here. Will Howard, your future starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I said what I said. Aaron Rodgers is going to mentor him to be one of the greatest. I can feel it. Daniel Jones on the auto, number 2. He's currently the starting quarterback at Indianapolis. I had to buy it. I mean, him or Richardson got to turn out. Might as well buy both. This next card is one of the nastiest cards I've ever owned. We're going Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, and Blake Griffin on the triple patch, number 225, all game worn, Panini Intrigue. That is it is a beautiful set, beautiful card. I mean, you're talking 3 all-time greats there. That is, I mean, two easily top 10 players. I don't know how Blake Griffin snuck on there, but he's one of the most electric players of all time. But yeah, with that being said, that wraps up the Lansing card show. If you have not already, please like, subscribe, all that if you enjoy it. But more importantly, tune in to Whatnot. We are live every Thursday at 8 p.m. I'll put it up here somewhere. Yeah, I'll have my referral link in the bio. It's a free $15 if you haven't already signed up. With that being said, I'll catch you guys all there. Peace.